Hey folks, Todd here. Today we're going to install the TruXedo Sentry CT on this 2024 Toyota Tacoma. The tools we'll be using for this installation are a ratchet with a couple of sockets. We've got a 1/2 inch and a 7/16. We've also got an 1/8 inch Allen wrench and a tape measure. Let's go ahead and get started. Now the first thing that we're going to do is install our bulkhead seal. Now the Tacoma has an oddly shaped bulkhead, so we're going to show you how to work around that. Now our bulkhead seal is already cut in place where it needs to be. If yours is not, basically the overall length of the bulkhead seal needs to be cut to 59 inches. And then on each corner, when you flip it back, you'll want to measure in from that corner 0.875 inches. So if you don't want to do the tape measure math, that's 7/8 of an inch. So you measure 7/8 of an inch in and then cut at an angle to take that wedge piece off. Then do that same thing on the opposite side. You just want the tape area, that's the area that needs to be cut into, that way the long end is the side that is not the tape end. So then what we're going to do is go ahead and clean off the bulkhead surface, and then we're going to wipe it down with some isopropyl alcohol. Now this is very important because what this does is it cleans off any kind of residue that might be there. And what we're wiping down is the edge just below the top of the bulkhead, the vertical face. And we want to get that nice and clean. All right, once that's clean, we're going to go ahead and peel away a little bit of our tape protector. And we're going to put it right up against our our bed cap and slide it forward until it contacts the bulkhead. And then we're going to just kind of push it up against the bulkhead to make good adhesion. And the way this is going to work is this is going to rest right on top of your deck rail shelf. So we're going to set that in place up along here and start peeling that out. And as we go, we just push it in. And that adhesive is sticking to that vertical face of the bulkhead. All right, we're going to work it all the way around to the driver's side. And that should meet right up to where your angle is going to be flush with your bed cap. Okay, so I've gone ahead and installed our passenger side rail. I'm going to show you how I did that on the driver's side. So here is our driver's side rail. Towards the front, we've got the strap that's hanging down. What we're going to do is just for right now, just set it up on top of the bed cap. And what I want to do is I want to bring it forward just to where this shelf is, where it lines up to this shelf where the tailgate closes against. So I've already gone ahead and removed the Tacoma tie-down cleats. I'll show you how they go back in just a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and pull this plug out. Next, what we want to do is we want to set our brackets in place. Now, when you look at that L bracket, this side right here is slightly longer, this one's slightly shorter, but more importantly, this has a larger oval hole, this has a smaller oval hole. So in your kit, what you're going to want to do is find your hex bolt with silver washer and go through that. This way it's coming up like this. Now on the back side, you're going to get one of your aluminum blocks that's threaded. And it's got kind of a C shape that's going to face to the inside of that deck rail system. So what we're going to do is we are going to line that up and just get the threads started. Next, what we can do is go ahead and slide that into the deck rail system. The best way to get that to slide is actually kind of push all the way in and let it slide back and forth. Now, this hole, we want to make sure it lines up to where this hole location is on the rail. So we've got 3 round holes. We got one here, and one over here. So we want to just go ahead and get this lined up and then just kind of bring it up and just finger tight get this in place. We're going to be able to still adjust this before we're done, but we're just going to kind of hold it in position right now. All right, now we've got our second bracket. I've already got this one assembled. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing with that. Slide that in. We're going to bring that to the center hole location. Bring that up and just for right now, get it, kind of hand tight snug. And then the third one, go to the third location. Now, the easiest way to put these back in is go ahead and do these now. So what we're going to do is take the tie-down cleats. If you're not familiar with how these work on the Tacoma, you just loosen them up. Then you can press in, and this piece comes out. Turn that sideways, it goes in, and then turn it back. And then we just tighten that back up and go ahead and lock that down. right, next what we're going to do is go ahead and bring our rail over and get it lined up to our L brackets. Next in our kit, what we're going to have is some Allen head screws that are going to go down through the top. And we're going to have a flat black washer on the bottom along with a nylock nut. And we're just getting that connected for right now. We're going to get all three of them connected before we tighten anything down. But next what we want to do is lift up on the bracket so that whenever we bear down on the rail, it stays nice and level and flat with the top of the bracket. Once we've reached that position, we can go ahead and tighten that down using a 1/2 inch wrench or ratchet. And then what we'll do here, now keep in mind the bed cap kind of comes in a little bit at the very back, so we're going to measure from the very back. Put a tape measure on here. We want that to be right at 2 inches from the bed cap. When it's right at 2 inches from the bed cap, we can go ahead and tighten down this hardware here. We're going to use an 1/8 inch Allen wrench up top and then a 3/8 socket down below. Go ahead and get that snug down. Now while I'm snugging that down, I'm also bearing down on the outside of the rail. Now we're going to go ahead and skip this one. We're going to go up to the very front because here we want it to be 2 5/8 of an inch. Right there again, we're going to go ahead and hold it still with the 1/8 inch, bear down on the outside of the rail, and tighten it down with the 3/8 socket down below. And that sets the alignment back here. And we can go ahead and do the same here. All right, now we've got both of the rails installed. We can go ahead and grab the cover. All right, now here is the cover as it comes out of the box. Now I want to go ahead and show you one thing. This is the bottom side of the header rail. This bolt right here is going to work as a locator. So as we roll it down, it needs to line up to this hole and actually kind of drop down into that hole. Once it drops down in place, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of lift up on the rail a little bit to get that nice and level and flush against the bottom of this header. And then what we'll do is we'll take this clip and we'll just kind of push it towards the rail, and it will actually click into place and lock onto that rail. So let's go ahead and drop that down into place. And repeat on the other side. All right, now once we get it close to the tailgate, we're gonna go ahead and lift the tailgate and pull it all the way closed. Latch at the end. Check the operation, make sure everything latches. Now there are some variance differences, some tolerance differences in these trucks, and you may need to adjust the width in and out of those rails. If you do, just make sure it's even on both sides so that everything will latch properly. Well, it's just that simple, and that concludes the installation.